CVFM Radio.
What's in the box?
Let's have a look, shall we?
What's in the box?
It's the Daft Hour.
What's up? Name's Cilla Black. When I'm in Middlesbrough, I like to listen to the Daft Hour. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yo, welcome to the Daft Hour. Today, Today we're transmitting from Colin Mockery's Crockery Collection.
Crockery.
Crockery Collection. How's everyone doing today?
Good. Hello, what's your name? Where'd you come from?
Oh, I am contestant number 1.
Yeah.
I come from a town down under, and my question to you is...
Yeah, go on. Ooh, I like a question.
Yeah, my question is, what is...
CFAX.
CFAX is correct, well done.
Can I choose the news?
You choose the news?
Yeah, I choose the news.
Why do you choose the news?
What do you choose?
Weather.
The blues, wasn't it?
The blues.
Didn't you choose the blues?
Oh, the weather.
I like the weather.
Yeah.
I'm keen on the weather too.
So who do you choose, A, B or C?
I choose A.
Okay.
I choose A. My wife has told me my mic was off. That was interesting.
Oh, right. Well, is she here?
Hello?
Can you park it?
Where is she?
The previous cowboy must have turned it down.
Ah, yes.
Have you sorted out the thing where the things happen?
The thing where the things happen?
Yeah.
Oh, change it to manual?
Yeah.
Yeah, because every time I forget, don't I?
Yeah.
Is it manual or is it normal?
It's manual.
Stop clicking your pen.
Oh, sorry. I've got a pen and I'm clicking and it really rages him.
Clicky pen.
Raji Bambi.
Pen clicker.
So that beginning of the show would have made absolute zero sense. It didn't make much sense anyway, but it was basically us reacting to just silence, really.
Yeah, well, I think you can hear me through other mics, but just not my own.
Ah, okay. So you're really far away, Bambi.
Yeah, there's a band sound checking in Seattle now, and they could hear Bambi through the mics.
Who heard me? Seattle?
Yeah, Seattle just heard you.
So
all of it.
You're
Yeah.
Bambi Rashid. You are Elvis.
Dr. Fraser Crane.
Cool.
Yeah, I was meaning to speak to you, Fraser, about a problem we've got.
Oh, yeah, go on.
I want to sleep with your mother.
Aspirin,
okay.
We'll carry on with the introductions. It took us 5 minutes. My name's Morgan Fantastic, and we are joined, as we are sometimes, by
Jammy. By Jammy Smithery.
Jammy Smithery.
Is everyone okay
Jimmy
today? I
Smithery.
feel like everyone's been a bit unable to talk.
I've been playing in the traffic.
Have you?
Yeah.
Did you get run over by a bus again?
No,
No, you won this time, didn't you?
I did. I won.
You beat the buses at their own game.
Beat the bus. Beat the bus.
Beat the bus, beat the bus, beat the bus, beat the bus,
Beat the bus.
Right. Well,
What?
I'm enjoying all of this.
What?
What? Sorry, are we on the sensible hour?
No,
I don't
I
think
think it's a bit more daft than normal, and it's maybe making me unnerving.
I've got one of those little weird hats with the little helicopter top on.
Yeah. I used to have an umbrella one that you could put on.
But you don't know. You don't have them on currently.
I used to.
Right.
I had don't spoil the illusion. I had a beer one. I think you were there, Elvis.
Ah, yes.
And I learnt that you could use beer in one side, and on the other side you could use it to inhale
Domestos.
drugs. And your body has a way of sorting it out.
Wow.
So you can take in liquid and smoke at the same time, and your body isn't fine with that. So you can swallow the liquid and inhale the smoke.
Wow.
It's very odd.
Why aren't you wearing it now?
Try that.
Because it rendered me silly.
Well, that'd be perfect for this, wouldn't it?
Well, not according to you, because we've been too daft already.
No, that's fine. That's a reasonable level of daft.
They've got some new pictures in here, haven't they?
They have.
Well, not new.
Should we tear them all down?
New
Oh,
background.
look at this.
Yeah, that's nice for the listeners, isn't it?
So I don't know.
Can you see that? What do you feel about the new background, listeners?
I don't think we're on the live. Are we?
We're not on the live. We're not live for us today. I think your dad's on holiday.
He is. He's gone to
Daftland,
where the penguins ride bicycles, called Steve, and he loves nothing more than chocolate and rectangle.
Chocolate and rectangle.
Daftland.
I loved chocolate.
Other lands
rectangles.
are available.
They are, but I do love a chocolate rectangle.
Chocolate rectangle.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Your chocolate erect.
tangle.
No, chocolate rectangles. Don't they hurt though?
No, yeah, they do.
Apparently.
Yep. Well,
Cool beans.
Is that what Toblerone there? I'm missing something.
What?
Chocolate rectangles?
Oh yeah,
they're not rectangles, are they?
the triangles.
Sorry, yeah,
What
triangle.
Toblerones have you been eating?
But if you look
Toblerones.
if you look at them from the bottom though, they're not rectangular.
That's
Don't
what I
look at
meant.
my
Elvis,
bottom.
thank you.
Stop looking at bottoms.
Oh my god!
What's happening?
Sorry, everyone.
Bambi Rashid is sat in the room. Over there, he's fresh out the womb. He's the baby, and he never says maybe.
Baby me. So there you go. That's the new song.
Yeah, that's the start of the show. Tune in for the end.
Yeah, nothing in between is important.
We'll wait.
We'll wait here just for you.
We've got 1 hour and 48 minutes to
Let's
wait.
count
to
it
the
down,
end.
starting from now.
Yeah, so that's who's going to count. Can you count?
The count from Sesame Street's going to count, isn't he?
No.
38 minutes.
That's an hour gone with the flash of the count.
Oh yeah, we got rid of an hour there, didn't we?
Before we carry on
An hour
With the rest of the show.
with the show, I believe I've got an award to give
Oh,
out.
well done.
This is the Tees Valley BME Achievement Awards 2018.
Is that the same award as?
Just inspiring communities
And as the
recognising
week before?
winner.
You won it last week?
For the rest of the show.
Okay.
That was a pleasant ending, wasn't it?
Did you have a pleasant ending?
Yes, it was a blending.
Speaking of pending, where are we going with this?
We're going nowhere.
No,
Just
I mean like the show.
no, we're
Not as in like what's now.
nothing.
Oh.
This is now. Just be present.
Be
Be here
now.
in the moment.
Play something and then we'll talk.
What do
Take.
you want to play Connect 4?
Yeah.
We'll talk over that.
Red one, bottom left, but one in.
Alright. Yellow one next to that on the left at the very end.
All right. Okay. I'm going to go yellow one directly above where you just went.
So you're putting a yellow one there as well?
on my red.
Well, we can just be whatever we want. It's,
All right. Can I be orange now?
yeah.
So I'm going orange.
Battleships.
Yeah. Yeah, we've won. I think we won that.
We won jellyfish.
I sunk your.
There's a jellyfish in my bum. 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 There's a mum. It's very nice to hear you go on. Jellyfish in your mum. Run away and tell your mum. Jellyfish in your mum. It's very nice to hear you go on. Jellyfish in your mum. Run away and tell your mum. Jellyfish in your mum. It's very nice to hear you go on. Jellyfish in your mum. Run away and tell your mum. Jellyfish in your mum. It's very nice to hear you go on. Jellyfish in your mum. Run away and tell your mum. Jellyfish in your mum. It's very nice to hear you go on. Jellyfish in your mum. Run away and tell your mum. There's a jellyfish. There's a jellyfish. There's a jellyfish in my bum. There's a jellyfish in your bum.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, what have you been doing?
What have you been doing?
It's the feature that we've been doing for quite a while, but we finally got a theme
Yes.
to go for it. I quite like that. Let's listen to that again.
It's new, this, isn't it?
What have you been doing?
It's a good question, that.
Yeah, Elvis, what have you been doing?
What have I been doing? I've been pulling faces at myself in the mirror,
Oh, yeah.
making myself laugh. And aside from eating and sleeping in the occasional trip to the toilet, this is what I like to do now, because I'm so tired of hearing people preach about Brexit, global warming, Boris Johnson, Jeremy Corbyn, Greta Thunberg, the Royals, President Fart, plastic in the oceans, and so on and so on. And I feel that I'm taking more of a nihilistic approach to life as each day plops out of God's bottom. Now, I've always been a very caring person, and I don't like to see suffering or violence, but I'm caring less about it these days. The prospect of something apocalyptic is soothing and an exciting outlook for me. So until something fun like that happens, I'm going to eat as much as I can until I look like a huge ginger Buddha. And I'm going to sit comfortably and allow things to just happen, even if that means I burn away in the process. At least I'll be pulling funny faces at myself in the mirror and not moaning, griping and complaining all over Facebook like an entitled little turd. Why, the earth's flat, why, hard Brexit, why, don't eat that, why, I'm important. Just die, will you? I wrote a short song called Asteroid, which goes, I want a big asteroid to crash into the earth and destroy everything in sight, and even though that means that I would perish too. So with the Black Eyed Peas. And I feel that's good. So anyway, if we're all drinking Bregnog this Christmas, who cares? Not me. And that's all I have to say on the matter.
That's what you've been up to.
Yeah, Bambi, what have you been up to?
Well, I have... I lost my job at the Park Planning Centre, but I got a job at the Road Planning Centre. It's all swings and roundabouts. I wished upon a star. I investigated a crime. I picked up a penguin. I tasted victory. It's not that great. I learning to spin plates. You know that little trick they used to do on the variety shows? I learned to do that, yeah. I smudged everyone's glasses. I tangled everyone's headphones. I regretted my childhood choice of not using a dentist whilst it was free. I'm making wicker baskets and filling them with secrets. I was reminiscing about the time I forgot how to walk. I was moving forward, always forward. I was polishing my silver. I was stealing some silver. I was being rude to the elderly. I was studying the possible apocalypses. There's loads. I had a wee catch up with the devil, and I was writing the index for a dictionary. That's what I was doing. What about you, Morgan? What have you been doing?
Well, I had an audition for the BBC.
Ah, did you?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Great. So basically, this was for BBC Radio Tees.
Is it an audition or is it an open casting call in that situation?
Yeah, I suppose it was, yeah. So basically, they'd put an advert out in there saying they were looking to get new radio presenters. And since we are
ever so professional on this show, I figured why not give it a go, and then hopefully it could lead to potential, bigger audience for us. So I did it for the benefit of us, so keep that in mind before you ridicule me after this story. So basically I showed up to the audition, and it was very X-Factory. You had to stand on a spot, and you had a microphone, which was quite good because it put me at ease, because it felt like a kind of stand-up gig. And there was three judges, and they all had a panel that had a thumbs up and a thumbs down. So basically you had to present a 60-second story, and I figured that I should potentially use a story that would help them remember me and make me stand out, something light-hearted, something funny. So this was my story. So basically recently I work at a school, and the kids create nicknames for the teachers, and once the nickname sticks, it spreads around the school, and everyone calls you this name. So the other day a kid turned around and said to me, "Sir, you look like someone." And I went, "Oh," thinking maybe is it Brad Pitt, is it Tom Cruise, some sexy male. And he went, "No, you look like Adolf Hitler." I said, "Adolf Hitler? Why do I look like Adolf Hitler?" And he said, "Well, you've got a funny comb over, and you're quite amusing when you get angry." And I was like, "Right, okay, well, that's not very nice, is it?" And he said, "Also you have one of those moustaches where it's thicker in the middle and thin on the outside." And I said, "Well, that's going a bit grey, but also, have you never heard of Charlie Chaplin?" He said, "No, but you look like Adolf Hitler." And I said, the worst part about that was obviously the nickname's now stuck, and all the kids are calling me Hitler, all the adults all the teachers are calling me Hitler. And the other day when I asked a question to my class, they all put their hands up like this,
like for the salute.
Yeah,
for the audience,
an angled salute.
So when I was telling this story, I said it with more gusto and a bit more of a performance to what I've just performed, but they were laughing. They were laughing throughout. You're laughing because I said gusto.
No, you didn't mention that you took him with you.
Yeah, he was waiting outside with me
in the wings.
Yeah.
So they were laughing throughout the whole thing, and they seemed to be enjoying the story. And I was thinking, "Oh, this is going really well." Okay. And they went, "Right, 3, 2, are you ready? Are you ready? Right? Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and it was 3 no's. All thumbs down. And they went, "Oh, look," they said, "Morgan, we really like you. You're a really nice guy. You're really funny. Your technique's great. You just can't mention the BBC."
No, you can't.
On the
you can't mention
radio. Sorry, you can't mention Hitler.
Can't do that now. No.
You can't mention Hitler on the BBC.
Nazi radio. That's what we should have called this show. Isn't it? Next, we'll be playing a little bit of Goose Steps.
5, 6, 7. Yeah.
That's a shame. So that's why they said no then.
So they basically said no because I mentioned the name Adolf Hitler, which is a little bit silly because it's 2019. The guy existed. It wasn't like I was saying I agreed with all his policies.
Hang about, back up there. So, by you saying you didn't say that you agree with all his policies?
I don't agree. Okay, no. But I'm just.
But some of them.
His choice in moustache, yes.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And hairstyle, but no. I said, look, I was making a mockery of myself, and that story is partially true. And they said, no, we understand what you were going for. It's just you can't mention that. I later found out it was for a morning breakfast show.
Ooh.
On a Saturday.
Saturday.
If I knew that beforehand, I obviously would have maybe chose a different story.
Yeah, maybe something about Mussolini.
Yeah, or Stalin.
You can really have a muesli, Mussolini.
Mussolini,
after
like a really
I don't know,
low.
I quite like the idea of breakfast with the Führer. Morning.
So after the audition, and to be honest, I laughed when they said that. And I walked out, and there was a few people waiting and said, "Oh, how did you get on?" I went, "Nah, I didn't get in." So anyway, Bamboo's there waiting for me, because we thought it was going to be a long day. We did. We thought the queue was going to be like outside the door.
He's doing that salute.
He's doing the salute again.
I was, yeah, sorry. I can see why now. But yeah, Bambi showed up for moral support, was going to bring like water and supplies, give me massages to help motivate me. And he didn't. By the time he came, I was already finished, so obviously I told him the story.
Big timing then, wasn't it?
I told him the story, and he obviously found it funny, so he said, right, come for a drink. And I said, okay. So we went for a drink, and then he said, right, why don't you go back and say, look, say, you've heard the story, but you said you liked me. Is there a possibility I can try again and tell a different story?
Yeah.
But go in and tell the exact same story again.
And then invade Poland.
And I said to Bambi, well, why don't you go, because I've not seen you, and tell the exact same story.
Or go in and go, like, tell the story about how I am actually Hitler.
Yeah. Or tell
people say I look like
someone's
like
been
Morgan.
telling stories about me.
Or tell a completely different story and just accidentally say the name Hitler and go, oh, I've mentioned Hitler again on the BBC.
I like the way it was mentioned that you look a bit like Hitler, and when you get angry like Hitler, you're funny.
Yeah.
Remember when Hitler used to get angry? We laughed.
Maybe that was the comment. Maybe that was the comment.
Might have been it.
Yeah, it might have been it.
I think it might have been better if you went in and you told the story about the time you got kicked off the BBC.
Oh, yeah.
Or about the time, sorry, you didn't get through the audition because you mentioned Hitler.
Yeah, tell the story of just what happened.
Yeah, previously.
So, yeah, I didn't get a job with the BBC Tees, which is unfortunate. And to be honest, the last time I was on BBC Tees, I was on a show with Elvis Herod, who sat next to me.
Hello.
And he got told off because he's live on air said that he was doing copious amounts of drugs. And the host actually turned around and said, we don't advocate drugs on the radio.
Yeah. On the radio, yeah. On the television.
We don't either, just saying that. But, yep, so that's what I've been doing.
Okay, good. I think we should put it to the vote whether we would have let him through ourselves.
I would have had to have seen the audition properly, I think, rather than a story about
just,
it. Going by that story...
Well, thanks, guys.
I don't know. I don't know.
You got 3 sheep there.
3 sheep.
You're through to
That's
the next
better
round.
than 3 no's. So yeah, but it's unfortunate. But you know, stuff happens.
Jimmy Smithereens.
Jimmy, what have you been up to?
What have you been up to?
Lots of things.
Yeah.
Well, I was part of an audition panel on Saturday.
Did you get your own BBC breakfast show on a Saturday?
This is it.
No, but I saw this weird audition. I was like, oh. No, I haven't been doing much, to be honest. The main thing I've been doing is kind of just very similar to Bambi, to be honest. Just all that stuff.
All that stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
What stuff was that?
Well, I mean, you know, I lost my job at the Park Planning Centre. That's where I found myself too funny. Sorry. But got a job at Road Planning Centre. It's all swings and roundabouts. There's some gaps in these.
I know that doesn't print it out very well, has it?
Wished upon a star, investigated a crime, I picked up a penguin, tasted victory, and it's not all that great. I've been learning to spin plates, smudging everyone's glasses, tangling headphone wires, as I want to do, you know. Regretting my childhood choice, not to use this something else, something that follows those words.
Okay.
Making wicker baskets and filling them secrets. Sorry. I'm nearly done. I've just done a lot. Been polishing my silver, stealing silver, being rude to the elderly, studying apocalyptic possibilities, and we are doomed, by the way. I had a wee catch up with the devil, because I'm a worshipper. And I've written an index for the dictionary, so
you've
pretty
been
similar stuff.
Been a busy man.
Yeah,
really.
busy man.
That's amazing.
Here! What have you been doing?
We've just told you.
Do you know they'd actually still use a lot of footage of me on that day on the promotional stuff as
Yeah,
well?
because you're the sexy face of auditions.
All right. Just
So it's
just
you
not the
just-
voice for the radio.
Yeah, you
Goose stepping about.
Yeah. There's like a fun little video of let's have a look at what the audition is.
So you've got all like these fun young folk going in and auditioning and stuff, and then there's you like at the Nuremberg rallies.
burning books.
So,
Sorry, guys. I must admit, I've just farted. It smells.
oh my word.
That's what Hitler would say.
Can you smell it? Smell of the radio.
Daddy's arrived, so he might be putting us on live.
Oh,
now,
right.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
He's came back from holiday because he Yeah, he got off the plane. He still has his Bermuda shorts on.
Yeah.
Still has a pina colada.
Pina colada.
And a half-eaten lobster called Ronald. Ronald the lobster. Ronald the lobster, the half-eaten lobster, is half alive, half dead. Obviously, the dead half is the eaten half.
Yeah.
And the alive half is the half that's
bit
left.
that's left over.
It's never finished. It's just always a bit.
It's never finished him, is it?
And Idris carries him around now.
Yeah.
He's a double act with him.
Yeah. Idris and the lobster.
The lobster sounds like a porn movie star, doesn't it?
Is it like on his shoulder like a parrot?
Yeah.
With entrails going down his
It's
back.
in a lot of pain.
It's all going down.
Oh, what are you complaining for, you? Oh, I'm an half-eaten lobster. It knocks.
It proper stings a little bit.
It's enough smart.
Oh, my Nelly. Oh, my Nelly, it's not good.
Not on your
It's not
Nelly.
good. This is the big country.
Jimmy Smithereens.
Oh, that's him, isn't it?
What's your favourite smell?
Books.
Books? Ooh,
That's a good one.
That's a book smell.
New and old.
Yeah.
Doesn't old smell like
Books.
foisty and old?
No, only feisty ones that you
Yeah.
can tell. There's like different degrees of old.
Old
Some
book.
of them are beautiful.
Yeah.
Jimmy loves the old book smell. Jimmy loves the old book smell. Jimmy loves the old book smell. He loves it so.
I love it.
That was The Big Country.
Oh, that was the big country.
Not that bit.
No, it was
just,
Bambi.
which is a film, and I just really like the theme
Choose your
tune.
syllables.
If you woke up to that every day, it'd make me want to get a horse.
I'd make me want to like choose another song though, because it gets you after a while, wouldn't it?
What about theme tune a day?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
it.
there you go.
There we go. Theme tune of the day. That's
Do you, know
that.
what, do you know what theme tune I like?
Yeah.
Blake 7.
Oh,
I've never
brilliant.
seen it, but I just
You
like
love
the theme tune.
Well, you need to watch it.
No, I don't want to.
I've never heard that.
Oh, find it and play it sometime. It's lovely.
We will.
It's only like 40 seconds of loveliness.
Cool. And that was theme tune of the week.
Theme tune of the week. Oh, it's 36 minutes past the hour, and we all know what that means.
Oh, hell yes.
Choose your cheese, choose your cheese, choose your cheese, choose your cheese, choose your cheese. Smelly cheese, smelly cheese, smelly cheese, smelly cheese, blue cheese, blue cheese, blue cheese, blue cheese.
Morgan Fantastic News.
Texas butthole tickling bandit has finally been caught. Tinder dates are being cockfished. Hangovers are ruled as an illness. Foul play. Goose smashes up taxi. World's largest gathering of Nigels. US Navy confirm UFOs are real. Single What's-It found in packet of crisps. Sausage vending machines booming in Germany. And Osama bin Laden toy on sale in Russia.
Seagulls.
I'd have got it if I didn't mess up sausage. I laughed on sausage. I said a lot of things before that, but apparently sausage, the word sausage got me laughing.
What's that word?
Sausage.
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 So yeah, the news.
Yeah, can you go through those again?
I'll go from the top.
please? Yeah, that's
Texas butthole tickling bandit has finally been caught.
good.
So this is basically in Texas, and he was a butthole tickling bandit.
Now,
Right.
okay, when you say butthole,
Yeah, he tickled the buttholes.
that takes some effort.
And he was a bandit.
In Texas,
Yeah,
because everyone wears denim in Texas, you've got to put some real
so
effort.
maybe
in.
they've got holy chaps.
Chaps that have been ordained.
Yeah.
Now, when he was tickling the buttholes,
Yeah.
did he do it by surprise?
Yeah, it wasn't wanted
Right.
tickling.
So if somebody moved
That's
away,
why-
maybe he might have
To
touched
be
a bit
honest,
of the
that's why they
front
were after him, because
because he was tickling buttholes.
because if they knew that he was tickling buttholes and they wanted him to do it,
Yeah.
the police wouldn't be after him.
Was
would
it always buttholes though?
It was only
Was this a
buttholes.
person?
Did it never touch a little
Yeah,
bit
it was
of
a human
Oh,
being.
I thought it was a bandit
front
machine.
or back?
No, It was a human being going around
No
tickling.
front or back as well, like a
tickling-
little bit of
tickling
perineum.
balls.
or
I'll tell you
anything
the
like
story, shall
that.
I?
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Cool. So he was caught early hours of January the 5th. So it's an old story.
Hot off the press.
He eluded capture for 3 weeks, and he had given male residents a rough time. And that's the only bit of the news.
As well as tickling buttholes.
Yeah. So apparently he'd just been
pay
going
extra
around
for that.
tickling, running off, and then people got mad, phoned the police, and then he'd been doing this for weeks and weeks.
I mean, he should have bought them a meal.
Well, he's been caught though, and so, you know,
Can I quickly tell...
unclench your butts.
Was he caught brown-handed?
Yeah.
Can I just very briefly interject with a story that links to that?
Was it
bit
you?
quick? No, it wasn't me. But I was in Dr. Brown's about 2 years ago.
Someone tickle your butthole?
Yeah. And I was with Joe and Chris, and we were playing this game. I think it was Deal or No Deal or something.
The Bandit.
Anyway, there's this woman sat on the table behind me, just prodding me. And I just looked round, and do you know when you don't know what to do?
I remember
and Dad
this
looked
story.
at her, and she smiled at me, and I was like, I'll just let her continue.
Yeah.
You let her continue?
Well, yeah. But she stopped it after a couple of seconds. But she
'Cause
was
you
just
liked it.
She was going like this.
If you didn't like it, she would have continued.
Well, I'm not saying I didn't like it, but I'm just saying you don't do
You were
that to strangers,
surprised.
do you?
Yeah, it's a bit of a surprise
You,
to me.
you do it to people
Well,
you know.
just so you know,
Prodded.
Jimmy, he's been caught, so
Oh,
don't
thank
worry.
gosh.
So, Tinder dates are being cockfished. So, this is a digital trend on Tinder, the dating app.
You're a
Okay.
digital trend on
Right, stop that.
Tinder.
Kate, if you're going to interrupt with things that don't offend me. So, it's also known as catcocks.
You look lovely.
Thank you. So, also known as catcocks, if you didn't hear that.
Here, Hitler.
Catcocks?
What's what's cockfishing?
Well, I'll explain.
All right.
So, it's related to catfishing, okay, but a cockfish changes one thing, and it's basically the size of their penis.
Penis.
So basically what they're
okay.
doing. So you've heard of catfishing, haven't you? Yeah. So where they send picture of, like, Brad Pitt, and it's actually
Me.
Babby Rashid.
Yeah.
But here they're sending pictures of bigger willies instead of their size. So it's called cockfish. Have you ever been cockfish, Bambi?
No, romance is well and truly dead, isn't it?
Yep. And that's a dating app as well.
Oh.
So if that's your opening line, then, and they go for it, that's more fool them, really, isn't it? So anyway, hangovers ruled an illness, so this is good.
I read this.
Yeah. I forgot to write the story down for that, apparently.
I think it was
Were you hungover?
Yeah, I was hungover.
I think it was a German court or a
generally
German
have
judge
forgot to write that down.
ruled that a hangover is a genuine illness.
Yes, so people have been getting away with it at work, ringing in sick for a hangover, and then they've been, like, taking doctor's notes and getting away with
Because
it.
this has been ruled so in Germany, it's now has, is it precedent they call it, under European
Yes.
law? So, yes, other places can do it.
But not
you know
us.
what? Our stupid little country might not be able to do it after this month.
So,
So hangovers, just
You know-
get over it. Stop whinging.
yeah, you can't ring in for a hangover now. Foul play. Goose smashes up taxi. So this is in Radford, which is near Nottingham.
Radford.
Radford,
Okay.
which is near Nottingham, and a goose smashed through a car window of a taxi. So obviously police were called because the place was in a panic. The taxi driver was distraught, didn't know what was going on. But the funny thing, at the time, they were actually having and holding a goose fair in Nottingham, the Nottingham Goose Fair.
What steps does one have to take to hold a goose fair?
Goose steps. So people actually think the goose was actually heading to the goose fair,
I would imagine so.
and he's accidentally smashed up a taxi.
You can't accidentally do that, can you? It's a purposeful.
I don't know.
Well, he should be put in jail because... it's
Anyway,
a
the
naughty-
police have ruled foul play on that one. The world's largest gathering of Nigels happened.
Yeah. Don't be a Nigel.
433 Nigels met together to celebrate Nigelness.
I bet the actor Nigel Havers wasn't there, was he?
He was.
Was he?
Yeah, because all the Nigels in the country, there's only 433 appeared.
I think you said there's 437.
I said 33, listen.
I can't believe Nigel Havers was there.
So this was at the Fleece Inn in Worcestershire, and the landlord who
Expensive
organised
there.
this was called Nigel Smith, who's 56 years old. And he basically organised it to share Nigel's stories.
Well done, Nigel.
Nigel's.
And it was also to bring awareness to the fact that no babies have been named Nigel since the year 2016. So
very interesting.
Let's start a GoFundMe for Nigel.
There was also a Gary shortage, wasn't there?
There is a Gary shortage,
a good few years. I don't know why. I do. I remembered. Gary Glitter. No one's going to call the child after that. Yeah. That was a good one.
So, but everyone got a Nigel badge.
It's as if they needed to know names.
And a free beer. There was other people there who weren't called Nigel, and they were given a non-Nigel badge.
Brilliant. Non-Nigel. Was Nigella Lawson there?
No, she's Nigella. It wasn't a Nigella meet-up, it was a Nigel meet-up.
It was knock-off Nigel.
It was, yeah. Knock-off. There was several of them.
Yeah.
Nigella.
Was Nigel from our school there?
Yeah.
Nigel Ryan.
Every Nigel. Stop naming Nigels, because every Nigel was
Nigel
there.
with a question, isn't it? Nigella. Nigella?
Nigella?
So, US Navy confirm UFOs are real. So, this is actually true, as well as the others. So, basically, footage has been released of a UFO from the year 2004.
Footage.
And basically, the US Navy come out and said it's real. They're not saying it's aliens or anything like that. They're just saying the footage is real and that is an unidentifiable object.
Yeah, it's an unidentified
flying object.
Flippant
object.
So basically, and they keep releasing other videos of different encounters they've had with flying objects, unidentified. And they're basically saying, they're real, they're out there, but they're not confirming that they're aliens. So yes, this is the first time they've ever confirmed that UFOs are real.
It's all because of that silly concert at Area 51, isn't it?
Which we've talked about extensively here on the Daft Hour. Oh, how do you ring in?
Oh, you can call our number, which is 01642 688 104.
That's
01642 688 104.
Cool, thank you for the enthusiasm. Single What's-It found in packet of crisps.
Was it a packet of What's-Its?
It was, mate, yeah. How did you guess? This was Andy Stubbs, 44. And basically, the guess there was only one crisp in there because they shook the bag and they're like, oh, this is going to be funny. So they actually filmed it. So the family gathered around the kitchen and filmed the moment as he opened the bag, turned it upside down, and one What's-It fell out.
That's amazing. I would be gutted and most happy as well. Did you get free What's-It?
He did complain, and got another bag.
Just one?
Yeah.
A share bag?
Yeah, it was a big
That's
bag.
all right.
It was a big bag.
Didn't you have a similar story with Coca-Cola? When you...
Was there a What's-It in it?
No, not a similar story, not remotely, but you wrote to Coca-Cola when you didn't get a bottle from a vending machine. So they sent you a check for the amount
that it was. Yeah. And I've still got that somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, good.
I got a check from Coca-Cola.
Thanks,
Coca-Cola.
There is over 570,000 sausage vending machines in Germany.
How many?
570,000. And all they serve is sausages. Different varieties of sausage. But, I want to know, is it refrigerated? And also, do they change them out? Because, surely that's not... Are they ready to eat? Or do they have to cook them?
They'd have to be, wouldn't they?
I would imagine...
Ready to eat.
Well, yeah.
So then they can't be in there long, can they?
No, but they can still be refrigerated once cooked. And then...
Like a pepperami kind of thing.
Yeah.
What other types of food would you like to be in vending machines?
Chocolate bars?
Curry.
No, that happens. Things that don't already happen.
Oh, crisps.
No, that happens.
Yeah, just the one What's-It in.
Fruit pastas.
Yeah, that's fine.
The one What's-It
The
crisp
one What's-It
machine.
crisp machine. Is it a giant What's-It?
Yeah.
Can I have jelly?
Right.
Jelly.
You could have a bag of What's-Its, but you just ask for how many What's-Its you want.
Oh,
so, I'll have
you
3
request-
What's-Its, please.
What's-It specific.
Specific What's-Its.
What's-Its vending machine.
Could I have a Twix, but made from spam? Made from spam.
Peck and chips.
Peck.
In the last news story...
Yeah, Peck. Tins of Peck.
Oh, yeah.
Carry on, sorry.
It's alright.
Plenty of Peck.
Is it Osama bin Laden?
Osama?
Toys on
Is he in a new Marvel film? Oh, no, it's DC, so
Yeah.
never mind.
He's on sale in Russia.
He's on sale?
Yeah. The toy. So it comes
toy.
with a toy AK-47, a small phone, an Al-Qaeda flag, and an assault rifle. And these cost 2,000 rubles, which is the equivalent to £25.18.
Can we get some?
I've just
You
thought
can order them online.
I've just thought of a good toy. It's a mother, a single mother who's really rushed off her feet, and she's called Action Ma'am.
Mate, right on, sister.
Fist bump to that.
Yeah,
mate.
I like it.
Yeah.
This is the Daft Hour you're listening
Yeah,
to.
Get it,
it's
put it in
political hour.
And that was the news.
That was the news.
That was the news.
the news.
That was the news.
That was the news. That was the news. That was the news. Another story about
Osama bin Laden. Sausages and what's it?
about food not being quite the way it should be, or being a problem with food. Someone my mother knew got a tin of corned beef. I went to open it because you've got to use that key thing.
Yeah, they still do that on some.
Yep, and the key was missing, so she wrote a really... This was before email, so wrote a really snotty letter to the company that make it. And as an apology, they sent her a massive entire box
Of keys.
full of keys. How good is that? I mean, that is like...
No corned beef.
Yeah,
You don't need any when you got kids.
Do not need it.
That's fantastic.
So I thought that was pretty good. So yeah.
I've opened a bag of crisps before and there was nothing in it. Like literally nothing. So it was just a sealed empty bag. But it was in a multi-pack, so when I did write to complain,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Oh, look,
Did you not just eat them?
They didn't get anything.
Didn't really?
Didn't get anything back. They just said, "Oh, sorry, it's in a multi-pack."
Ooh.
But I was like, "Well,
Okay,
I'm
but
still a pack of crisps missing."
yeah, there's one less than multi in
Yeah.
a
I had a Kit Kat Chunky once that was all chocolate. So I didn't complain. I was like, get in! That's a Yorkie.
Fine.
Yeah,
It is a
rare
Yorkie.
find.
Class. Yorkie?
Yeah.
Oh, he looked
So if you're out there and you've had any consumer mishaps of stuff that you've bought and wasn't what you paid for, please contact us at the Daft Hour.
Yeah, because we'll do something about it. You can call us on 01642 688 104.
That's
01642 688 104.
maybe we'll write a complaint letter for you.
We will. It'll be in crayon
something about
and rectangles again.
Painful chocolate rectangles.
Painful chocolate rectangle crayon. Our. Who wants to hear a song by the Pixies?
Yes, please.
Oh,
Oh,
please.
That was lovely. I've not heard that before. So that was Pixies with Catfish Cage off the new album.
Yeah.
Is it good? Did they play that on the tour?
They played all of the new album.
Did they play old songs as well to keep everyone happy?
Well, they did. Yeah, they did 39 songs. So there's only 12
39
songs.
songs.
2 hours.
That's pretty impressive.
2 hours. Yeah.
Was there much chat in between?
No, except one bit when he made a mistake and he told everyone to concentrate on stage.
Do you like that when you go to a gig that there's not chat? Because you might as well just listen to an album if there's no chat.
Well, I don't know, because it always sounds a bit different. So I don't mind. Because it sounds so much. Some of the songs sounded so much bigger on like a live scenario stage.
It's time for the guest interview of the week.
Hey, sorry about the last part.
So we don't have a guest, but the fact that I'm talking to Jimmy means I can play that theme, which we
should talk to Jimmy.
I'm going to talk to Jimmy.
him then.
Hiya, Jimmy.
Jimmy
Hiya.
Smithereens.
Jimmy Smithereens in the room.
Jimmy. Oh yeah, so that's my own theme tune.
It is. I like it. I think we'll make it Christmas number 1. What do you reckon?
Yeah, have you heard the Undertones, Jimmy? That's a good song. Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
have
mate.
actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's ace. So,
I wrote a poem about your news stories.
Is that what you've been doing?
Yeah, that's what I just
The
wrote.
rude. As in, like,
It just says, have a packet of what's it, joy or joy. Osama bin Laden is a toy. The Navy said UFOs are real. The Nigel gathering gave me feels. I've got a hangover, I feel so glum, and the Texas bandit tickle my bum. 570,000 sausages in a dish. I fear that I might get cockfished. I've got to go now, call me a taxi. Oh no, goose!
hey,
That's my poem about the news.
Well done.
I can't click, so I've got to clap,
fantastic.
sorry.
Thanks.
That was lovely, that. Well done.
Can we just
Thank you.
acknowledge that you can't click?
No, I can click a little bit, like. No, I
Can you
can't
go-
click a little bit.
Okay,
With your tongue?
that's tune in next week for the game show Can't Click, Won't Click.
Yeah. I won't click. You can't make me.
So you both can't and won't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm desperately, I'm just desperately.
Yeah, seeking Susan Sarandon.
Yes.
Susan Sarandon, she's a good actress, isn't she?
Is she?
Yeah.
I've not seen her for a while. and
No,
stuff.
she's alright.
That's alright.
Why not come on down to Pollard's Pun House? We have puns for every and any occasion. Even if you don't think it needs one, we've got it. We'll tell you it, and you'll listen.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Mom. What's for dinner?
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
When your kids are hungry, all you need is
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
For every and any busy mother out there, just you.
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs.
Cinnamon beans and hot chocolate scrambled eggs. Visit Scotland, or alternatively don't.
You know, I can still remember the very first sweets given to me by my grandfather. They were Werther's Original. I was just a boy. I'll never forget that first taste. Sweet and creamy, uncommonly good. I remember feeling I must be someone very special when my granddad gave me his wonderful butter candy.
Now I'm the granddad.
And what else would I give my grandson but my Werther's Original? He's someone very special too, you know.
Claro, Biffy 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 claro. Right, I'm sick of this. You're playing Biffy Clyro so much now. No more Biffy Clyro. No more Biffy Clyro. When I say no more, I mean no more Biffy Clyro.
Seriously, he's still playing.
He's still playing Biffy Clyro.
I've told him many.
I've told him much times.
Biffy Clyro, not in stores.
Biffy Clyro, Biffy Clyro.
Do you know anyone called Susan? Would you like to? Pop on down to Susan's, Portrack Lane, Stockton. We have a huge range of Susans of all shapes and sizes. If you haven't got a Susan in your life, then come to Susan's, where any of our Susans will be pleased to help you pick out your own Susan to take home. Starting Monday, we have a very special offer. Buy 2 female Susans and get a male Susan for half price. Susans, where Susan.
If you feel like you need some fun, if you're feeling like you need to laugh at everyone,
The Daft Hour.
Is it a like? Is it a dislike? Is it a like? Is it a dislike of the week?
Dislike
Of the week.
Elvis. I have a dislike.
Elvis.
There's Elvis there.
I have a dislike this week.
Go on, Elvis. Please dislike away.
My dislike is the death of Steve the dog.
Oh.
After not recovering from a renal-related illness, Steve had to be put to sleep.
illness?
Renal. And this has saddened me very much because Steve was a beautiful canine. So rest in peace, Steve. I didn't know you as well as some of the others, but I will miss you very much.
Is it a like? Is it a dislike? Is it a like? Is it a dislike of the week?
Dislike. Is that a real dog?
Yeah.
Whose dog was it?
It didn't seem appropriate to play that.
Oddly enough, my friend Gary's dog, Stephen the dog, used to let off a lot. It was a smelly dog sometimes.
Let off a lot.
Let off a
Let's
lot.
all salute. Let off a lot. So let off
Everybody.
So let off.
Salute. So let off a lot.
Salute.
It's
easy.
So laugh a lot.
So let off a lot.
Why are we doing the Nazi salute?
Just trying to make you feel
So
at home.
laugh a lot. Thank you.
So that was yours.
I'm rocking.
Morgan?
Is it a like? Is it a dislike? Is it a like? Is it a dislike of the week?
Dislike
Of the week.
Jurassic Park.
What?
Jurassic Park.
Is it a like or is it a dislike?
No, it's a like.
Oh.
I love Jurassic Park. It's actually my favourite film of all times.
Yeah.
And I think it still holds up to today. It's really scary. The dinosaurs are really scary. The T-Rex makes me pop my pants. And it's just fantastic. And there's been some fantastic news.
Morgan Fantastic's
fantastic news.
What is it?
So basically, the new film that's coming out,
Yeah.
they've announced that Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum,
Jeffrey Goldblum,
and also Deborah the T-Rex.
Oh yeah, Deborah.
The original cast are all coming back.
That's
for the
amazing.
film, and not just as a bit part, as like fully in the film.
I tell you who isn't coming back. Bob Peck, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Richard Attenborough, he's dead. He won't be
He's
coming
dead.
back, will
Yeah,
he?
he's dead.
Unless they find some of his DNA in some amber.
They're going to replace
on a tree.
it.
Maybe,
And that's how they're going to bring
maybe
him back.
they'll bring, but half dinosaur, half Richard Attenborough. So it'll be like
so it'll be like, 'cause it was frog DNA, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it'll be like a kind of reptilian Richard Attenborough.
Yeah,
I think.
And a reptilian
Attenborough.
Robert Muldoon, the gamekeeper. Clever girl.
A Terror Richard.
Clever girl.
I've got a
Triceratops Attenborough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a clip
Tops.
of a famous clip of the old film.
Oh,
just
yeah.
to remind us.
Yes.
Clever girl.
To Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
This is the bit where they come out, and they take the shades off, and they see the dinosaurs for the first time.
That one's called Barbara, that one.
That was Barbara. Tawley.
Look at that. That's Barbara. That's Barbara the dinosaur. What's going on here?
Massive.
Bloody hell, look at that.
Look at the size of them.
How have they done this?
Stuff.
That's what he says. Isn't it? How have they done this?
How have they done it?
How have they managed that?
How have they managed this, like?
Here, Barbara, what have they done here? Like, Barbara, what have they done? It's amazing what they can do with technology and a needle and a frog.
Look at the size of that Rex.
It's a super sexy Tyrannosaurus Rexy.
Jurassic Park.
So
end.
yeah, that's credits roll. That's my like of the week.
Is it a like? Is it a dislike?
It was a like.
Jurassic Park end.
Is it a dislike of the week?
Middlesbrough.
Dislike
Of the week.
Okay, Jimmy.
Is it a like?
I've got two very short
Is it a
ones. I've
dislike?
got.
He's not aware. Wait for the jingle.
For the jingle.
He can't tell you
Oh,
that. Wait for the jingle,
The
Jimmy.
jingle.
I'll wait for the jingle.
Jimmy.
Jimmy?
Wait for the jingle. Wait for the jingle of the week. That's a new segment. Wait for the jingle, Jimmy, of the week.
What is it?
Is the jingle finished?
I think so.
Okay. So, just because you were just talking about a bit of death,
Yeah.
which is a shame.
Is this a like?
No, this is a dislike. I've got a dislike and a like. My dislike is Peter Sissons has died today,
Sissons
which
died.
Who?
is a shame
Peter
because you know him,
Sissons.
don't you?
Yeah, of
but you don't
course.
know him, but you know him.
He's the news
For the
man.
news.
He's the new.
And that is a dislike. That's such a shame. But on the silver lining, my like is Costard free coffee yesterday, which is pretty damn good. So
Yeah,
that
I
was
saw
me,
them all
that was
queuing
me
up
like,
yesterday.
yeah. Only from machines, not from the shop.
Yeah.
But there you go.
Machine coffee.
I didn't get any. Forgot to get any. But the idea that it was there.
Yeah.
Every cloud.
Yeah. So there you go.
Well,
There you go, guys.
I'm playing the thing.
Is it a like? Is it a dislike? Is it a like? Is it a dislike of the week?
He doesn't have headphones in. No one, he's got no one to blame but himself.
Yeah, it's true.
It's my turn.
Is it a like? Is it a dislike?
Jingle Jimmy.
Is it a like? Is it a dislike of the week?
Dislike of the week.
We need a new theme tune.
What is it?
We need a new Jingle Jimmy theme tune.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going for dislikes.
Right.
I dislike money. I dislike fib tellers. I dislike shirts with big collars that are obviously for plus size fellas like myself, but they do them in slim fit, really. I dislike world leaders. I dislike Simply Red. I dislike red tape. I dislike Lady in Red. I dislike slow technology. I dislike people who get annoyed with other people for not knowing the bands that they're really kicking on. You know, they go, oh, have you not heard of them? Oh, well, you're just terrible.
Yeah.
I hate that.
You haven't lived.
I dislike tight jeans. I dislike my neighbours. I genuinely think they're going to kill each other one day. I dislike having to put the heating on. I dislike capitalism. I dislike the fact that I need a pair of scissors to open my new scissors packet. Like, seriously. I dislike Derek. He won't shut up. I dislike...
Shut up, Derek.
Shut up, Derek. I dislike restaurants that don't tell you that they have onion in the food. I dislike audio cassettes. They don't sound better. And I dislike onions.
Is it a like? Is it a dislike? Is it a like? Is it a dislike of the week?
You've done about 14 weeks worth of dislikes.
Yeah, I know.
That was good. No, I'm glad
Dislikes a
you
lot,
did.
doesn't he?
It's good because it's better to have a list.
It is.
And you can get them all off your chest.
Yeah, but they're still going to bother me.
I know. But at least you've said it and it's out there.
Yes.
I think.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it's out there.
I'm proud of you.
Better out than in.
I'd like to see your chest.
What? What? You want to see my chest?
No.
That's what you said. So, okay. We had a dislike dead dog.
Dead dog dislike.
We had...
Jurassic Park end.
So there's a like. We had...
Dislike Peter Sissons, like coffee.
Mate, he died. There's no need to disrespect him.
No, dislike that he died.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. No, I liked him. I liked him.
So that's 1D, 1L, 1D, 1L, so that's 2 all.
And then you have like 50
You've got a
And I had,
Ds.
You had
a
about...
D.
Yeah.
I had many Ds.
Bambi likes the D.
He likes a lot of D's.
All over the D. In and around his face, all the D's.
Get your dislike out.
Shows he
All
dislike.
the lads, get your D's out.
But it's very important, if you're not happy with your
Double D's.
dislike, take a photo of someone else's dislike, which is bigger,
Yes.
and then you'll pull all the lasses
Yeah,
with your
aye.
bigger dislike.
Have you been cockfishing? Have you been cockfishing you, Bambi?
Dissing.
Oh, that's happened a few times.
Cock dissing.
We're able to see it, then they go, oh, it's a bit
God, I dislike that.
Put that away.
Oh, I don't like it.
I'm just playing some punishment underneath.
Good
whilst we're
idea.
chatting away for a while.
Oh, man.
What man? Which one?
I've never had an asthma attack before, you know.
Do you think you might
I
have
have.
one soon, though?
What?
Do you think you might have one?
An asthma attack?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Would you like
I imagine
one?
they'd be horrible.
I've had one.
Have you?
Yeah.
Are they horrible?
It wasn't pleasant.
I mean, they're not nice.
I don't even
know
have
they're not
asthma.
nice. No.
No.
I've had a fit.
Have you?
Yeah. Once.
I'm not fit.
Drug related.
Yeah. It's understandable, really, isn't it?
But we don't take drugs here on the Daft
We don't
Hour.
advocate them.
No.
The BBC do, though.
Is that what happened?
No, I'm just saying that.
Oh, right. You're dissing them.
Yeah, they don't like Nazis, though.
Well, fair dues, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be fair, yeah.
What do they like?
Just themselves.
What?
What?
What did you say?
What did you
What
mouth?
were you whispering to me?
I think he said big farts.
Oh, that's not what I heard.
The BBC.
I thought you said big.
The BBC.
Oh, no,
like
I didn't
big
say that.
farts.
Big.
Tell you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Big.
Big what?
Big
Don't say stuff to me because I have trouble.
It doesn't matter.
I have trouble whispering, so I'll just repeat back what you say.
I have trouble. Oh, earlier you were talking about Blake 7 theme tune. Let's have a listen to it.
Oh yeah. Let me hear it though.
Oh, you can't hear it, can you? Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's good that. I haven't seen the other 6, mind.
Yes.
No, I haven't.
I don't think you need to.
No.
No, you just watched Blake 7, you don't need to watch mine.
No.
1 to 6.
Anyone want a song playing? Have you got
Yeah.
one?
Oh, actually, Wichita Lineman by me.
All right.
Is it on there?
I was going to request something else.
Did you put it on there?
Yeah, I think so.
I was going to request something else, me, like.
Well, what do you want?
The song to annoy Herod.
Oh, have you got one to annoy? Sorry.
The Herod annoyance song.
What's it called?
It's called Power.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Is it Justin Bieber and Will I Am?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I love it.
No, you don't.
I do.
You wrote a whole song about how you hate it. Well,
No,
say you wrote a song, you just changed the lyrics.
I was in
that's
character. I was just playing a character that didn't like it.
Yeah, but I can't understand the difference between your character and you.
Well, when I'm on the stage, I'm a character. When I'm off the stage, I'm a different one.
You are a character.
You're a character.
You can play his or you can play mine. Just play
whatever.
you
Play
want.
them both.
Play them both at the same time.
I'm
and then
gonna
repeat it.
Just choose a different one.
Or just play something else.
Play one you want.
Play something you want.
Just take
play something
take us
Jimmy
off
wants.
the air.
Just play. Just cancel the show.
just
Cancel
take
the
us
show.
off the air now. I just want
Cancel the show right now.
Yeah.
Just get it off.
Gonna be
Get
on
the
the
show
air.
off.
Just take it off
Take
the
the
air.
show off.
See it round and round.
Yeah.
It comes out as a burp.
Yeah.
Up and down, it's a fart.
Oh,
Right.
it's good to know that. What if you do it at the same time?
Oh.
Do you explode?
Inside out maneuvers.
Inside burp.
Inside out maneuvers.
Oh, hello, listeners. You're listening to the
Speaking of
Daft
that,
Hour.
that works, actually.
What does it?
Oh, he did a little pun.
Little trump
I hope
on the
that
radio.
transmitted.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, that smells. I don't think I'm very well, you know.
We know you're not. What's wrong with you? Your inside tummy.
I think it's my tummy tits.
Your little tummy teats.
Boogie Nights. Did we like Boogie Nights?
Yeah, awesome.
Hey, do you know what I want to do right now?
What's that?
I want to hear some things that I say if it's true or if it's false. That's what I really fancy.
True or false? Is it true or
Is it?
is it false?
There we go. Is it true
That's
or false?
another new one, isn't it?
Paper has feelings. True or false?
Ooh.
False. False.
When it's paper, no, it's false.
Oh, can you keep
Oh,
score?
you want me to keep the scores?
Right, just be a moment. Talk amongst yourselves.
You might as well just put me down as loser. 'Cause it's always rigged.
I don't
You lost
understand
last week,
where
that's
you're
always me.
where you're coming
And in
from.
the
this.
future, I'll lose as well.
I hope I win today then.
I hope you
Do you know what? It'd be easier if I
Give
could
me
just
hope.
do this with a bit of paper and a pen.
Would
that
you like
be
me
easier?
to keep score?
Do you want to
Yeah, would
on
you
my
keep the
paper?
scores, Jimmy?
You do it, Jimmy.
Jimmy Smithereens
Where's the
keeps
jingle,
the
though?
scores.
Okay, so we'll start again then. So true or false?
False.
Paper has feelings.
Right, I'm going to say false.
False.
Morgan
False.
Fantastic thinks
False.
it's false.
I'm going to have to go with false as
Jimmy
well.
Smithereens is also going with false.
It's unfortunately true.
It is, is it?
Yeah. And
There's
by
no
you,
points to
but,
anyone.
but
Right.
thankfully it doesn't have ears. It can only has touch. So if you wrote that down as an answer, then it would have feelings about it. But if you say it out aloud, it
Right,
doesn't.
it's okay.
It's not offended.
So it's not
No
offended.
points.
The sky is falling.
False.
False. True.
False. False.
It's true.
No, 1 point to Morgan
proper
Fantastic.
winning,
You're
mate.
winning.
Done.
You're
You get the
winning.
point. You get the point.
True. Yeah, it's we are spinning in space. And gravity makes things fall, doesn't it? So the sky has to.
Right.
Swans hate you.
Yes, they do.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
I'm aware of that, yeah.
True for you.
Yeah. If you don't.
And you're saying false.
False.
Right. Well, this is an individual answer. They hate you.
They do hate me.
They hate you.
That's
They hate Morgan.
And they hate you. So
And they
it's,
hate Jimmy as well.
Yeah, so I didn't get a point.
you didn't get a
Gosh.
point. No. Okay.
What about the geese? So 2 points to you, 1 to you.
I've got a
The geese are indifferent. They couldn't give a damn.
Good
The chemical reaction caused when you strike a match is called derricking. True or false?
False.
False.
I'm going to go with true.
Oh, it's got to be false.
I'm afraid it's true. So this is
point to my
really,
words.
mate.
Is this my week?
This might be the one, mate.
I might ring in sick tomorrow to celebrate.
Hangover, say you got a hangover.
Yeah, I've got a hangover.
Jerk chicken.
What?
Jerk
did you call
chicken.
me?
You do it.
You do that.
Jerk chicken is a proper
Live
Doyle.
on the radio.
Jerk chicken is a proper Doyle.
True.
That is true.
That's definitely true, yeah.
Was that the question?
Jerk chicken is a proper
False.
Doyle. False. It is false. It's just misunderstood.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well,
Coming back,
it's a
guys.
matter of opinion. We think he's a Doyle, don't we?
Not proper Doyle. A Teesside Doyle. Face swap was invented to make you look dead silly.
Yeah, true.
True.
Yeah, true.
No, false. It was used to lure paedophiles.
I should have known that. I should have known
So you
that one.
can say paedophiles.
Yeah. Just say Gary instead.
Okay.
The theme tune for this section was made around 2 hours ago. True or false?
True.
Less than, I say false.
I said around 2 hours.
Okay, so true then.
So true.
Oh, true then.
Yep. Everything is predestined, and it was always
Already
going to
done.
happen. Yeah.
That's a
Okay.
shame.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Right.
So you all lost that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Tapeworms record your feelings.
I'm going to have to say that's false,
I
Bandy.
feel like I'm taping something inside me right now, so I'm going to say true.
False, true.
False.
Oh, I'm afraid it is true.
Yeah, I
Wow.
can tell. I can feel
Yeah,
it.
the
They've recorded all of you.
it's not only your feelings, to be fair.
Yeah.
They also record what you say and play it back to Amazon.
Government. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Having a poo makes everything okay.
Yes, true.
Definitely true.
For a little while, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Absolutely true. There's
I'm usually happier when I'm.
no clever comeback with that one. Pop Goes the Weasel was actually a prediction of the untimely death of Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I read about that. That's true, yeah.
Yeah, false.
Yeah, it was actually the true life story of Tina Turner.
Ah, yeah, I always get those two mixed up.
Easily done.
Yeah.
Right.
Puns are
That's
dead
because she's
funny.
simply the best and he's
She is,
simply
yeah.
the best.
And she's a tiny dancer.
She is. Puns are dead funny.
Yeah, aren't they?
True.
Yeah,
True.
true, yeah.
True.
True.
Oh, dead funny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing there. The world's largest paper aeroplane could only carry 7 passengers and the pilot. True.
Yeah.
Yeah, false.
Yeah, it's false because obviously you have to have a co-pilot as well.
Yeah. Would the
you
paper
can-
airplane have feelings?
Only if you wrote a logo on it.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Or drew a logo.
Yeah, drew a thing on it.
Yeah. Okay. When a child makes a daisy chain, a walrus dies.
Oh my god, I hope that's... I'm going to have to say false just because I
I'm
hope
going
it's
to go
false.
false just simply because I want it to be.
And I'm going to say true.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's actually false. It's alright. A walrus doesn't die, it just simply loses the will to live. The expression even, take a chill pill, has never helped anyone.
True.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's false.
That's
So, true, false, true, it's true.
No, I said yeah.
You said yeah, it's false?
No, I said yeah. It might
No,
be
you changed
false.
your mind halfway.
It might be true as well. Who knows?
Stop that.
Stop
it
hedging
now.
your bets. Yeah, it might be. Who knows?
Doing the time warp works.
Yeah.
Again.
True.
True.
Yeah, true.
Again, very true.
Truth.
Yeah,
True dat. True dat.
Okay. Throwing Knives was an unreleased song by Tracy Chapman.
Yeah, that's true as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Nah, it wasn't.
No, it was false. It was released as a B-side to Driving Cars.
Yeah.
I think that was it, was it?
I think, yeah. Fast cars.
You gotta throw a knife.
Yeah, that's
I'm throwing a knife.
It's like she's here.
I'm gonna stab you in the chest.
Carpet tiles don't care for Christmas.
I don't know what that means. I can't answer that.
Okay.
Repeat.
Neither true nor false.
Carpet tiles don't care for Christmas.
false. I'd say it's true.
Yeah, no, you were actually right.
I thought so, because it can't be true or false, can it?
They're indifferent.
Don't agree with that one.
Pilau rice isn't as comfy as it sounds.
Oh, like a bed of rice.
On a bed you have a pilau, don't you?
Pea on rice.
Yes.
Pilau.
Tears on my pilau.
Comfy.
It isn't as comfy as it sounds.
But pilau rice is quite comfy, but yeah, the other one isn't.
Right, so true or false?
Now you see, I don't know. Is this pre-cooked? Or
Very good point. That's what I was going to get.
Because
It's like you're catching on to what I'm doing here. If it was not cooked, it's not very comfortable. If it was cooked, it was very comfortable.
So can we just all have a point there?
Yeah.
Excellent.
You've got a point.
Oh, no, right, sorry.
You've got a point.
Yeah.
UB40, or is it older?
Older, isn't it?
It will be now.
Sorry, true.
Yeah, the band will be.
Yeah,
True. Yeah. The thing is, I was actually looking at you, Elvis, when I said it.
Yeah.
So it's false.
Oh, it's
He's
false.
not reaching for it.
You're not 40 yet.
No. Okay, so no one got points there. The Queen loves dubstep but hates rock ballads.
That's false.
Does she like goose step?
Yep.
Just a callback. I'm going to go false.
So what did you say?
I said false.
False.
Yeah.
False.
True.
It's true. Jimmy's got it right.
She does like dubstep.
I smell France.
You can smell France.
I can smell France.
You're about to die, that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So true or false?
So that's false.
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 Well, we just don't know, so no one gets points there, do we? We
Fair
never
enough,
know.
Yeah, that's understandable. And that was true or false, was
That
it?
was true or
Yeah,
false.
I'll have the points.
True or false? Is it true or is it false?
Do we have the scores, please, Jimmy? Are you still adding up?
Do you have the scores, Jimmy Smithereens?
Yes, I do indeed.
Okay, what score does Elvis have?
8.
Woo!
What score does Morgan have?
9.
Oh, what score do you have, Jimmy?
10.
Go Jimmy! Go Jimmy!
Wasn't
Jimmy
false at all.
Smithereens.
I did it properly.
Jimmy Smithereens
I
won the
thought I
game.
drew, to be
True or
honest. I
false?
thought I drew.
Jimmy wins.
Sorry.
Jimmy wins.
Morgan.
Jimmy wins the surprise.
Very
What
close,
a surprise for Jimmy, because he won the game.
8, 9, and 10. Pretty
Jimmy.
good.
That is
Get
very
a
good.
sausage vending machine.
I would love that.
8, 9, 10. Again. That's goose steps, isn't it?
It is.
This is a public service announcement. From this day forth, all refuse and recycling shall be collected once every 3 months by an octopus or a bear in a high-vis jacket. Thank you. Don't visit Liverpool. It's the most disgusting place I've ever seen. City of culture. City of more like. Don't visit Liverpool. Now f*** off.
Baba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for my master, 1 for my dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Thank you, Baba. You're very...
Did I ruin that? New Kellogg's Windy Pops, the cereal that makes you slop, caca, and poop.
He waits. That's what he does. And I'll tell you what. Tick, follow, talk, follow, tick, follow, talk, follow, tick, follow, talk, follow, tick, follow, talk, follow, tick, follow, talk. And he missed the bus 'cause he was at the wrong stop. Silly sausage. Check your bus times.
Hi, honey. Sorry I'm late. The traffic was terrible.
Oh, that's quite okay.
Gosh. I've forgotten to brush my teeth.
Oh, that's not a problem. Try this.
Guns, not to be used for cleaning your teeth.
Hello, you're listening to the...
Say that again?
You're listening to the...
Right, you're listening to what?
No.
Okay, try a little more energy.
Nah.
Morgan has questions.
Jimmy couldn't hear that.
Huh?
Jimmy couldn't hear it. I'm going to play it again so you can hear it.
Morgan has questions.
Oh, that's very bad.
That was great.
That was lovely.
I really liked that.
Oh, are we doing? Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing a poo?
I'm having a poo.
So this is a new section called Morgan. Well, it's not a new section, it's a new theme.
Yeah.
That's
to
right.
A 3-week section.
Eyebrows, facial hair.
Facial hair.
Before I answer that question,
Yes.
what else would there be? Like, do you have an
Eyebrows.
What's your question?
Eyebrows.
Are eyebrows facial hair? Yep. Move on. Next question, please.
Yeah, I mean, they are. What alternative is there?
They're on your face. They've got to be hair on your face to make it facial hair. It's facial hair, Morgan. Move on. Next question, please.
Keeping that up, are you?
Oh, yes.
If we evolved from monkeys, why are there still monkeys?
Right. I don't know the actual answer, the full answer to this one, but there are splits in nature all the time, and the monkeys still carried on because they didn't overnight turn to us.
Did they not?
It was over a long
Did they
time.
not just grow up?
They didn't have a shave apart from the eyebrows.
Yeah.
No. It's a new evolutionary split. So the monkey line still carries on, and we kind of crossbred with other apes and primates, which created a subsection, which then became human.
Okay.
Yep.
That answers that.
Yeah.
If a mime is arrested, do they tell them they have a right to talk?
Oh. But they always put themselves in jail anyway, don't they?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. They box themselves into a small invisible prison.
I'm guessing. I mean, what is the right? You have the right to
remain silent.
But if what you say can and will be used against you,
you silly buggers,
you silly swines.
I mean, a mime would probably be more likely to start talking if they were involved in some sort of criminal act. Or if the police turned up,
deep they are.
If a mime gets arrested in the forest, do you hear him?
Only if a tree falls on him.
Right, yeah.
You might hear the sirens of the police cars turning up. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, there he is.
There's the mime hit by a tree, looking very poorly. Poor him.
Maybe we should take him to the hospital instead of the station.
No, but we're the police, not the hospital men. Why would we do that? That's up
what
to
have we
the
done? We've
men.
mucked up our emergency services.
Oh, what about a fire? Do we need a fire engine?
Whatever, Brexit.
Very good. Why is quicksand?
I can see that ape thing coming back in.
Why is quicksand slow?
It's like an ironic name, isn't it? It's like someone who's massive being called tiny.
Yes, I suppose so. If you compare quicksand to normal sand, it doesn't move at all. Then, by comparison, it's quicker than normal sand.
It's quicker than normal sand.
Yeah, so it's slow, but it's quick.
It's quicker than
quicker
normal
sand.
Yeah.
Quicksand sounds better than quicker sand.
Sinking sand.
Quicker sand.
Quicker sand, yeah.
Do you know what the best thing to do when you get into quicksand?
What's that?
Panic and flail around. It'll kill you quicker.
Yeah.
It's the best thing.
Why does the Easter Bunny carry eggs?
Because it doesn't have the power of levitation.
No, but why eggs though? Why not I don't know, meat?
I just need to teach you something about radio. There's a happy medium. Like, this is too close to the microphone, and that's a bit too far away.
Doing what I want.
All right then. I'll just turn this off
I'm
then.
poorly.
What was the question again?
Why do Easter bunnies carry eggs?
They don't, do they?
Because
it's not real, mate.
It's not real.
Well, why is that? Okay, I'll rephrase the question. Why is there eggs at Easter? What has that got to do with anything?
Is this a genuine question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
Within the Christian,
I've got questions, man.
Within the Christian faith, an egg represents birth.
So why chocolate?
Because it's tasty. It's better than like placenta, isn't it?
I thought it was to do with the boulder
That was rolled away from the tomb.
Was it egg shaped?
Yeah. It was also made of chocolate.
Oh well, that'll be it then.
the Easter bunny.
That's how they got out, you know.
Melted.
Yeah,
It melted.
I know now.
So it wasn't
I think
that much of a.
I've figured it out.
It wasn't that
So,
much of a surprise.
Why do Easter bunnies carry eggs? Because Jesus died.
All makes sense.
And that's
now.
why.
Is milk refrigerated inside the cow?
No.
That's an interesting one. No, it'll be at body temperature. Cow body
So
temperature.
why doesn't it go off then?
Because it's not come out yet and faced with the world.
Yeah, it hasn't been oxygenated.
Yes, it hasn't faced the elements.
I thought like they were just really cold on the inside of a cow. It's like really like a blizzard.
That's why they're like, moo.
But yeah, they're going moo because they're cold.
Yeah.
Like moo, it's chilly in my innards.
It's cold for cow.
Oh, it's cold in it.
Innards.
Oh, it's chilly in my anus.
Where did that Scottish guy go?
He went to prison.
Getting back for one more answer.
All right.
Well, no, because I've used up all my questions.
Ah, no way.
Sorry. Do you want me to create one?
now, mate.
It's all right.
It's alright.
Okay.
Alright, it's alright.
That's my question.
Morgan had questions.
What is it? You brought me back here for no good reason.
You can go again now.
I've just broke out of prison for this.
What, just? You've just been on the show.
Literally just broke out of prison.
What, you went to prison while after the show?
Use your imagination, nation. He's gone.
I love him.
He's good, isn't he?
What's he called?
Malcolm.
Yep.
Malcolm
Hardcase.
Yeah,
he is proper hardcore.
He grew up on the mean tenements of Glasgow.
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
He used to deal in drugs.
Yeah.
But now he deals in old school iron brew before they removed all the sugar.
That's correct.
And he goes down to, there's a little Morrison's on Berwick-upon-Tweed. He goes there and buys alcohol because England still don't have the minimum costing for alcohol. So he goes there and buys bottles of cider for significantly less than he can sell it in Scotland. And he goes up there and he makes a tidy profit from it. That's what he does.
He's a good lad, salt of the earth.
Well, he is a salt of the earth. I mean, that's what people say about people that beat other people that aren't them. Oh, he's salt of the earth
Salt of
kind
the
of
earth,
guy. He's a bad lad. Like, we might like him, but he's a bad lad.
Yeah, he is a bad lad.
Yes.
Malcolm Hardcase.
I like Malcolm Hardcase.
You're all wrong.
One day he'll be my friend.
Yeah, he will.
I'm scared of him.
I'm not going to. Yeah, it's fine.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
So I know I've leaned far back, but I pulled that so that.
Yeah, that
works.
sounds
alright.
great. So when we come back on and we're
Yeah.
live, it'll sound
So we'll do
alright.
that
And
then.
we're on in 5,
Yeah.
4.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
I'm nervous,
Don't
I'm
swear,
nervous,
don't
I'm
swear, don't
nervous.
swear.
One, boom, boom. And we're live.
Hello everyone.
That was LP with Lost on You. That was for Mr. Ribbons, who's poorly.
Poorly, Mr. Ribbon.
He's poorly at home with his baby and
So,
wife.
I'm going to plug some socials.
All right,
So
then.
We've got to do that.
Social media.
So we do have a page on Facebook. It's facebook.com/the Daft Hour.
Remember
you can also
/.
Yeah, /. You can also find us on Twitter /the Daft Hour.
Yep.
And also we have a YouTube channel where we put all these shows on the tubes. And you can watch. Well, you can watch them, but not much happens. You can listen back to them like a podcast while you're ironing your cat and
other animals are available.
fiddling your plants, and you can listen like a podcast and that's YouTube. The
Have you
Daft
ever
Hour.
done domestic chores?
I've done domestic violence.
Oh,
Oh, is the radio on?
Right.
Yes. I haven't done that. I have watered the plants once.
Did you wee in the plants? Did you get arrested for it?
No, but I did the other thing.
What?
Yeah. So,
Hey, by the way, we're very sorry about this
Everything.
week's show, listeners.
And that's interesting, but my name isn't, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
John Candy, Chester Dandy, the great Randy, Judge Bambi, Sexy Mandy, Danny Sandy, Andy Mandy, Judge Bambi.
Yes, this is
that's my favourite ident ever.
Judge Bambi.
I'll be truthful, I think it's a little bit too echoey.
Sexy Mandy.
There's too much reverb on that.
Who's Sexy Mandy?
We'll pull back the reverb for next week, and we'll ask Sexy Mandy who she is as
Did
well.
you use...
Who are you?
Did you
Who are you?
use,
Why are you so sexy?
Reverb Room A?
I can't remember.
You do, you're very keen on Room A.
I'm not sure. I can't
What
tell
about
you.
Room B?
Remember we did a song
Don't
called Leslie Style because the effect we put on our voices was called Leslie Style.
Yeah.
We're dead creative, aren't we?
I know, yeah.
Anyway, this is the section where you guys tell me something you're not proud of that you've done this week, and I will make judgment upon you.
I think we should start with Jimmy Smithereens.
Jimmy, what have you done this week that you're not proud of?
Whoa, I'm not proud of. Probably, I'm quite the glutton when I go to my friend's house, and I always nearly just very close to, being sick. I nearly
Right.
made myself sick through biscuits.
Okay.
Dunking biscuits in tea.
Right.
I like more than 10.
I need a little bit of context.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what
Who's your
biscuits-
friends?
Yeah, no. What biscuits?
I'm not going to tell you.
What biscuits were there?
Imaginary. They differ, but this week was Lotus biscuits.
What's a Lotus
Do you know
biscuit?
those little ones you used to get on the sides of stuff in like hotels?
So there's no cream filling or
No,
chocolate
they're
covering?
just literally, so they're quite
Okay.
dunkable, and
Right.
you can down them quite quickly.
And you had how many, would you say?
I'd say it was half a pack, so it's probably about 15.
15. Absolute amateur. Well, I'll tell you what, because that's the reason you got bad.
I had a Milky Bar as well.
It's because of the Milky Bar, yeah. The Milky Bar did the damage. No, the actual problem is,
Did you fart? No.
you only did it because you were at someone else's house, didn't you?
Yeah.
So would you have had that at home?
I'd have had a couple, probably not as many.
I think there's some pumping going on.
No.
Trying to be subtle and ask me if I just farted.
Well, I keep mishearing him. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm not well, but I thought he said, "Did you have a stroke?"
No.
And I was like, "No, I didn't."
It's a bit hard. I was just
I
talking
wondered
about
if you'd
biscuits.
boffed.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
I'm
Bambi
not-
had a lot of biscuits.
I think 15 biscuits isn't that much.
And there seems like 4 when you dunk them as well, because do you know when they just disappear?
Did you fart?
Yeah. Well, I think as punishment, you should have 15 more.
Did you fart?
Excellent, I shall do that.
So that is your punishment.
Excellent, thank you, Bambi.
So
Judge Bambi.
15 more biscuits. Judge Bambi.
Did you fart? Did you fart?
Morgan, what have you done this week that you're not proud of?
Did you fart? Did you? Did you?
I didn't.
Apart from this radio show?
Oh, why just me?
Because you were next.
I know, but you're making
Just
it all about, you're making everything my fault.
Stop whingy pants.
It's not on my fault, you know. Did
You're
you
funny
fart?
when you're angry.
Well, funnily enough,
Yeah.
I wasn't proud of the Hitler story for the BBC. I'm also not proud of the fact that I went for a colonic not that long ago. It wasn't particularly this week, but I went for one. And basically what that consists of is a pipe up the bum, and it sucks out the poo.
Right.
But it helps with IBS.
Right.
And I went in, and usually it was an elderly lady that's not old, but one that I wouldn't get embarrassed about. Someone who made me feel at ease and comforted.
Yeah.
And then the next time I went back in, this particular time, I haven't farted, no. And this particular, I'm going to close my eyes. This particular time, I went in. It was a younger girl, and she was quite attractive.
Right.
Which is quite awkward because when you get one of these, you get one of the surgical gowns and like a kind of like mesh pants, so your bits and bobs can be seen through them, and then there's a hole at the back for the pipe to go in.
Yeah.
However, when I came out, she laughed, which is not the reaction I wanted. And the reason why she laughed is because I had the gown on the wrong way round, and she just saw my bits.
She saw that swastika tattoo on your ball bag.
Yeah. So she couldn't get the pipe up my bum because the hole was on the other way, and my dinky wink was hanging out.
Wow, that pipe must have hurt.
Yeah, it went right up my.
So I don't like. How can I judge that? Because
she laughed.
Yeah, I mean, that's punishment. It's not punishment enough. No, what you need to do is next time you go for one of these colonic irrigations, you need to ask them to replace the water with very fizzy Diet Coca-Cola.
That's not going to happen.
And
my IBS.
One of those thingies you put in Mentos.
Oh yeah.
So it's going to explode.
Yeah.
No, but the pressure will definitely clean you out a bit.
That
better.
will. So if anything, you're helping me out here.
I am helping.
It's not punishment, is it?
But no, the punishment is we're going to live stream it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, stream being the operative word.
Yeah. Stream beam of poop and coke.
Going for a coke poo.
Here at the Daft Hour.
Brought to you by the Daft Hour.
You Diet Coke.
So yeah, Diet Coke and
Diet poop.
Mentos colonic irrigation is your punishment, you damn fool.
You foolish man.
Okay.
Right, I'll make this very, very quick. I had a poo-poo on the floor of a pub on purpose in the toilet, and then I went and told the man at the bar that I'd found a poo-poo and watched him clean it up, saying things like, "It's terrible, why do people do things like this?" That's the end of that story.
Horrible.
It was a long time ago, but I did do it.
Needs a bigger punishment.
I'm admitting to it.
This was
because I did do it. I did poo it.
This is in a bar in Middlesbrough. It was Isaac Wilson's.
No, it wasn't.
And it was about, I'd say probably 15.
It was a long time ago.
So if that particular bar staff member is listening, he's here. He's here. Come and get him.
This is your life.
And right now, he's here, live in the
big
studio.
red book just smeared with
loud.
stuff inside it.
Yeah, this is the special episode of This Is Your Life, and this is your only guest is that guy. You had to clean that up.
This is your
and then he gets to return the favour. He has to drop trow and drop one on the floor, and I have to clean it up.
So I think as punishment,
sorry.
you need to
apologise.
Collect dog poo bags that are discarded from idiot dog walkers who go to the effort of collecting the poop and then hanging it on a tree. So you need to collect
pointless, isn't it?
collect
I'll
a few
do
of
that.
them and put them in the dog poo bin.
Yeah, I think that would be perfect.
Judge Bambi.
Judge Bambi.
Judge Bambi.
John Candy, Jessica Tandy, the great Randy, Judge Bambi, Sexy Mandy, Daddy Sandy, Andy Randy, Judge Bambi.
So yeah, I have spoken.
That's a great segment, that.
I like that.
It is. There we go.
What's wrong with the Birdie song with Bambi Rashid?
Right.
So tell us, Bambi.
Right.
What is wrong with the Birdie song?
Like
Of the week.
Of the week.
So do you know when you were younger and you were forced to go to like a church fete?
Yeah.
Or something, right? And then in the hall maybe they're playing kids' music, aren't they?
Yeah.
And that comes on. Yeah? And then all the nanas are just dancing around.
And all the aunties.
And all the aunties. And all the false teeth have come out.
Yeah.
And there's a bit of dribble. They've still got cake. It's dropping on the floor.
Ugh.
They pick it back up. They give you it. They clean you with the side of a tissue.
Yeah.
All that
Got
kind
a
of
gob
stuff.
on a tissue and wipe
All
your
of this
face,
happens when you're listening to that song.
The Birdie song.
And they give you a drink in a plastic beaker.
Yeah.
And no matter what's in it, it could be milk.
Yeah.
Could be lemonade.
Yeah.
Could be cherryade. Could be limeade. Could be liveade.
Live-Aid, yeah.
It always tastes of orange juice. No matter what's in it,
Always.
it tastes of orange juice.
And you have a bit of an allergic reaction to
I
orange
do.
juice, don't you?
And it might be to do with the Birdie song.
Right.
We're fixing things here.
Yeah.
And that's what's wrong with the Birdie song.
Right, I see.
Yeah.
What's wrong with the Birdie song?
So that's it. That's
Well, we should bring that back next week and maybe find out a little bit more about what's wrong with the birdie song.
Yeah, I think
because I'm not quite convinced. Although it was good, but I think we need a little more, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Context is everything.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. I don't want to though.
What?
What's wrong?
Do it.
Oh, okay.
Of the week.
So if you didn't know, we're going to name the show now. Is that right?
So normally we ask the guests to write some notes on this, but I think we forgot to mention it.
Has Jimmy
Yeah.
not done it?
Well, I can
To
throw a
Jimmy.
few things out there. We had what was it? A painful circular chocolate. We had stuff to do with bum pokers from Texas. There was
Ticklers.
ticklers, yeah, bum ticklers.
Of the week,
There's been
yeah.
some talk of enemas.
Yeah.
Your enema.
Oh,
What else have we had? Some other things. God, it's just been
Hard
it's
case.
just been jam packed.
Hard cake. Sausage vendors.
Sausage vendors.
oh, excuse me.
Sausage vendors.
One what's it?
Okay, that's it. That's the name of the show. It is Sausage Vendors and Bum Ticklers.
Sausage vendors and bum ticklers.
Of the week.
Oh, God, I love us!
Did we have a song of the week?
Yes.
Which one was it?
Oh, have we not done that?
I'd like to. Could I change it? Because I really, really want to play Wichita Lineman by Glenn Campbell. But,
Is it?
But not.
But not.
Yeah.
Is it? Have we got it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm just going to play the theme show.
Okay.
Song of the week, 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 song of the week.
Can't say that.
Why can't you say that?
Say it. It's not on here. We don't.
All right, never mind. We'll have to save that for next time. I think I did put a
No,
song
it
of
is.
the week on there anyway. Didn't
It is. It was the one he sent over.
Okay.
Right, bear with us, listeners. We have some
it said
conversational stuff.
Yeah.
Of the week,
Yeah.
and it was that one.
The song of the week's just worst singer ever.
Yeah, we'll go with that then.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
This is something on YouTube, and all you needed to type in was "awful song," and it's called "worst singer ever."
I think we're going to end with the song of the week. So
Let's end with it, yeah.
I have been Bambi Rashid.
Oh.
My name's Derald Strutt.
It is today.
Morgan Fantastics.
Jimmy Smithereens.
And you've been listening to the Daft Hour.
Have you?
Stay daft, T-side?
Yeah.
Bye 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 bye.